want to touch on, and especially since you said that you are a nerd, can you touch on like just 3 things that you nerd out on that get you excited?
Ooh. Oh, well, number one is Lady freaking Gaga, Stephanie Germanotta. It doesn't
Ooh,
matter.
He knows their name.
Oh, Stefania Angelina Joanna Germanotta is her full name. She's Italian. Yeah, anytime, it doesn't matter like what's going on in my life. If she's doing something, like she's releasing new music or she's working on a new project, I'm tuned in. I know about it. Like I used to joke and say I'm the one person in the world who knows more about Lady Gaga than Lady Gaga.
Probably true on a day-to-day, minute-by-minute basis.
But yeah, she is definitely number one. Just like I said, it doesn't matter what's going on in my life. I was going through a pretty bad breakup last year, and she came out with Rain on Me with Ariana Grande, and I was just like, I don't care. The world could end. Doesn't matter. Like, I'm just happy.
Yeah, and I just put in our group chat the other day, like, there is nothing better than hearing the right music at the right time. And it doesn't, that's completely a personal and a subjective thing, but it can just completely change your mood. So,
oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, she would be number one. Oh
absolutely
yeah,
number one.
Number two, like drag queens. Love anything to do with. Of course, RuPaul's Drag Race is like the biggest, I guess, social. It's the easiest thing to consume. Anything to do with drag queens, but and I know it's hard to go to bars now and stuff with COVID and everything, but I love going to local bars and supporting the local queens. It's something I don't get to do too often because I live pretty far away from the closest ones, like an hour away. So, but anytime that I get that chance, I want to be there. It's such a interesting art form to me. It's just something that I just look at and I'm just like in awe,
So yeah, it's like it's meaningful to you both, like as a TV show, because a lot of people I'm sure think of the RuPaul's Drag Race, but also as like going in person is just as special.
Yeah, absolutely. If not even more so, because you're right there with them, and TV has a certain, not necessarily like disconnect, but kind of, there's a section, one of my favorite books is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and she talks about how to a certain degree, like seeing Mount Rushmore on TV, you've got like the camera angles and you've got the perfect weather and this and that, and then you go and see it in person, it's like, it's great, it's cool, but nothing's ever really going to compare to that. But I kind of think the opposite, like, I want to be able to be in the same space as those things.
Yeah, I agree. Brianna and I talked last week about driving California's Highway 1 for the first time and seeing the coast. And it's like you can find 8 billion videos on YouTube of that. But to know that you are there is a completely different experience. And yeah. I've been to a drag show in Asheville, North Carolina on New Year's, and it was the funnest experience that I may have ever had. And it's just, everybody is having fun, and everybody is so positive and so excited and cheering, the performers on. And it was just such an awesome experience. So cool.
Yeah. It's not, and for everyone watching, it's not just for one type of person. Anyone can enjoy a drag show.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's just exciting and fun. And as long as you come there ready to have a good time and not be a dick, then you're going to have a good time. Like, it's going to be funny and it's going to be entertaining.
And if you have a godly beard like Grayson, you're probably going to get at least one free drink.
I didn't. So I need to call a few people.
Yeah. My people will talk to your people.
To be fair, this was pre-COVID and there was like 10 million people there.
Yeah, true.
What's number 3? What's your third? Something you nerd out
on. Video games. Huge into video games, especially RPGs. I had recently, semi-recently, like 2 or 3 years ago, I guess, gotten super heavy into the Soulsborne Ekiro series, whatever you want to call it.
I remember.
Oh yeah, still kind of am. Every once in a while I'll rabbit hole and end up watching like 3 hours of like explanation videos. It's but yeah, it's especially anything like that. But anything that kind of takes you out of reality for a little bit and has that fantasy aspect, super into that. My first ever, I had video games growing up, but my first ever I remember thinking to myself as a child when I plopped in Kingdom Hearts and Utada Hikaru's Simple and Clean started playing. I remember thinking to myself, this is going to be a problem for the rest of my life.
And here we are. I remember for a while, you would get in the group chat and you and Wilco would just go for like an hour talking about Dark Souls strategy. You would come over and the first thing you would say was, I just got done playing a fucking level on Dark Soul, Will. I don't know how you beat that goddamn boss or something like that. Like it was so infuriating, but you were like in it. And I think Dark Souls, I've never played Dark Souls, but it I can tell that it demands that because it is arguably not, you're not playing it for relaxation most of the time. It's challenging.
Yes. None of it's relaxing. None.
From start to finish, it's an actual chore.
I swear, and I probably shouldn't admit this on camera. When I played Sekiro for the first time, it is now probably not my number one favorite game, but I think I broke 3 controllers.
Oh my God. Okay, well, how did you break them?
Oh my God. Any way I could. I literally twisted one. I twisted one until it snapped.
Yes. God.
I was like, this is so ridiculous, but it was almost like, I have to break this or I'm going to keep playing. You know what I mean?
I have to cut myself off, and the only way to do that is to bash this into my forehead until it's unusable.
Yeah, pretty much.